I don't have a fucking ounce of sympathy for these people who sit here and say, well, I feel this way, so I can't. Then don't do it. Stay down there. The winners are at the top, and the winners at the top don't give a shit about how they feel. We wake up and we perform regardless of how we feel day after day. So if I'm going to ignore my own feelings, I'm certainly not going to take into consideration anybody else.
I don't quit. I don't fold under pressure. I'm the best, and I know I'm the best.
If you don't have the mindset that you're the best ever, you've failed already.
In my mind, I'm always the best.
I have my confidence and I believe in myself. People call it arrogant, I call it confidence.
Monday, get better. Tuesday, get better. Wednesday, get better.
18! Get on me, son! Get it! 19! Get on me, son!
I'm a winner. I'm going to
win. What do you want in your life? Make up your own mission statement. What do you want to be in life? This was what it was all about. What if you can't run? Give a fuck. You want to break my motherfucking legs? So be it. I will reverse that pain and suffering, and I will take your soul. Get back to fucking work. It's time to get back to work. So you want to be normal. So you just want to be like everybody else that roams the world, not knowing the power that's in them. Being fine with being mediocre. How bad do you want this? If it's as bad as you want to live or breathe or sleep, whatever the hell it may be, I can work with you. Don't wait until you're fucking dead to figure out why you died. Do it while you are living.
I really feel like God is bringing you to a point in your life where you're starting to find you. And you're no longer trying to prove points to people who already made their mouth about you. And for the first time in your life, you feel free. You feel free. You really overcame some dark days. You overcame some trying days. You overcame some domestic days, and you still here. You still here. A lot of people don't know about the tears you shed. A lot of people don't know about the private conversation you had in the dark with God. People don't know, but you did. And you put in the work in your life right now to be free. You earned this, and now you receive this because you deserve this. Victory is upon you. Big dog. Yeah, that's real.
You know what you tell them? Say it's three types of people. It's people from around the way. It's people that's in the way. And what else? It's people that make a way. Big motion.
Tell me where you'll be in 20 years. Nowhere! You're never gonna retire, you're never gonna make it, you're never gonna help anybody, and you're never gonna become the f***ing example. You're f***ing competing with 9 billion people. How will you do better than them and be the leader that they're not? What, you need permission? I just gave it to you.
Look at me. What about me would make you think that I care about your opinion of me? Your opinion of me is not the opinion that I have of myself. You ain't make me, so you can't break me. You didn't build me, so you can't kill me. You know what? God established me, so you ain't nothing you could do to me. I've been him. I've been a difference maker, a game changer. I've been that guy. So what would change? Not a darn thing. I'm not even playing the game, and you got an opinion of me. I love it, but I don't care. And I wish the world thought like that. Youngsters, if you're out there right now, do not give a darn what opinion people have of you, long as that opinion is not consistent of that of yourself. You be you. I'm not playing to make you feel good about me. I already feel good about me. I'm good. Message for the youngsters out there and the old school, not old fools.
Listen, to my young brothers, I dare you to be different. I dare you to be something that your bloodline wasn't. You who your bloodline been waiting for. It's not what happening to you, it's what happening for you. You ain't got to be like the next cat. You don't got to be in them trenches. You don't got always have to have that big dog in you, which will allow you to do something where you can't take back. Don't take penitentiary chances. Do what you love, not what the world wants you to be. Straight up. And it's the big dog talking to you. I was in your shoes. I've been in your shoes. And it wasn't for the grace of God, I wouldn't be here today. I wouldn't be the big dog. I wouldn't be able to talk that talk. You gotta understand that you got that power. It's not what's on you. It's what's in you. You don't have to gangbang. You don't have to sell drugs. You don't have to smoke. You don't have to do none of them things. Be you. One of the greatest things you can do in life right now after giving your life to Christ is being intentional. When you wake up in the morning, don't do nothing else. Say your prayers and go into that mirror and talk to yourself.
I don't care if you say we outnumbered. We live by this and we die by this. We don't retreat. We don't run. Every man must search his own soul. That's why that Martin Luther King quote, that's why I say like you don't judge a person by where they stand in times of comfort and convenience. You judge them by where they stand in times of challenge and controversy. And if you ain't work, like when you work for something, it gives you a different type of attachment to it. The harder you work, the harder it is to surrender. That's why cats can give up so easy. They ain't got nothing invested. They ain't worked for it. They ain't sacrificed for it.
Seriously, you're a piece of shit. I feel sorry for your wife, the promises that you made her, that you were going to freaking change, and you didn't. I feel sorry for her. This isn't how to get rich. This is how you should live as a man or a woman in this world. And by the way, if I don't wake you up today, I'm sorry that you're dead. Live the rest of your life dead. I feel sorry for your family. Anybody in this room making less than $250,000 a year is because you're not working on yourself. You don't work on your mind. You don't work on your belief system. You don't own your shit. You don't look in the mirror and take responsibility. These are core values.
Remember, nobody really wants to see you be successful, especially if they're not attached to your success. Most people that you are around, it could even be your own family. Most people you are around, why would they want to see you successful if they're not going to be a part of it, and then they feel like you are just stunning on them?
When I get old and I'm on my deathbed, I don't want to look back to my 20s and say, man, what if I would have took that chance? What if I would have just started? What if I would have took the first step? Taking the first step got us exactly to where we are today. You take a chance to do some shit that you love or some shit that you saw in a dream, it could change your life. But exactly where you are right now is always gonna be there. It's never gonna go anywhere. Your hometown's gonna be the same. People gonna be doing the same shit around you. But a chance for you to get out of where you're at and step out and take a chance on life, man, it could be the best decision you ever made in your life, but you can't sit down on the fucking what if. Stop saying what if and start saying why not.
Oftentimes, if it doesn't go our way, we don't see it as a blessing, right? If something happens, an experience, if it doesn't go the way we want it to go, oftentimes we don't consider that to be a blessing. But some of the greatest blessings in our lives are things that didn't turn out or work out the way that we wanted it to, right? I know personally, right? My arm got paralyzed. I never thought I would be doing what one of the greatest blessings of my life, right, was in the midst of redirection. And so if we can put our perspective and our perception in such a place that when it doesn't go our way, because we know what to do when it goes our way, but when it doesn't go our way, not only what is the lesson in it, like what's the blessing in it, right? Some of the greatest blessings are things that don't work out or didn't go as planned. That's why I call it serendipity,
Yeah.
Because oftentimes when we would see a person at a certain destination or see somebody working in their purpose, when I was a young man, I would think, man, they had to always want to do that, right? That person teaching, that person speaking, that person like corporate America, that person, they had to always want to do that. And then when you ask them, hey man, how did you start doing what you're doing? Like, how did this happen? And then they go down the rabbit hole. No, man, I was trying to do this. Then this happened. I got redirected to this. I was talking to a pastor last night. I was like, man, this is a beautiful facility. Like, how did this happen? Like, how did you become a pastor? You had to always want to be, you went to seminary, this, that. He was like, nah, man, when I was 19, I had a scholarship to play baseball. He said, and I got a young lady pregnant. I had to redirect my life. I didn't get the opportunity to go play baseball. It sent me down the road in terms of my spiritual development. Now I'm a pastor, right? Blessing. But came in the form of several lessons, right? Keep your perspective open. I'll say that again. Keep your perspective open to catch the lesson and the blessing.